Alright, so I officially hate my camera because my camera decided that it didn't want to work. And the battery exhausted. So I'm going to do the rest of these real quick from my phone and then add that, hopefully, into the video so that it's hopefully one video. If not, it'll be two different ones, but it'll just be from here. We're continuing where we dropped off. So think again. We left off on the word manejar. Manejar is similar to what we use guiar for, but manejar is the more popular way to say it. So guiar, remember I said it could mean two different things. The second thing is what this one means. So manejar. Next word is parar. So remember back in, I can't remember, December, I think, is when we did our Spanish Olympic Games. We went through and did all the different games. And I told you guys in one game in particular, when you want somebody to stop, say para. So that is this word, parar. So remember, the R's in that are very, very soft. They are not hard R's at all. It's not parar, it's parar. Next word is perdonar. 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 And for that, you'll look at the pictures, use your blue book, use dictionary, whatever you have to use to be able to get the definitions for that. The only thing I do recommend is do not use Google Translate, because usually it might give you guys a wonky answer, and then you'll have the wrong definition. So this word, go into your books, use the pictures, use the video, use your dictionaries, use whatever you have to use in the classroom, the resources you have on hand in the class to be able to get these definitions. Next one is saludar. Saludar. Saludar is something that I, and likely you, do every single day. I usually do it at the beginning of my emails. I usually do it when I see someone for the first time that day. Examples of it would be when you walk into the classroom. I usually say buenos días, buenas tardes. Those are all different forms of saludar. So saludar, that's the action. Next one, visitar. So visitar. Visitar. Visitar has a little bit of a harder T, rather than that soft T that almost comes off like a th. So it's visitar. 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 This is one of those words that is a cognate. And remember, I told you guys, cognate is just a really fancy way to say it looks, sounds, and means something very, very similar to the English. So it looks similar, it sounds similar, and it means a similar thing to the English word. Next slide says ganar. 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 So I included some pictures that show you examples of people doing that action. So go ahead and check those out. Use your resources to be able to figure out what that definition is. Next one is levantar. 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 And your last word is nadar. 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 Nadar is something that we usually do in the summertime. There's usually specific places for it. You can do it at the beach. You can do it usually at the Y, at YMCAs will have one. Boys and girls clubs will usually have one, a place for you to do that. And people typically like to do it when it's hot out. They don't like to do it in the wintertime when it's cold. There's a place to do it in every hotel you go to usually, or most hotels and motels and stuff that you go to usually will have a place for you to do this. So look at that picture, use your resources, and think, what does nadar mean? So now, after you've copied down the words and the phonetic spelling for each of those, I want you guys to go back in and make sure that you write in the definitions for each of those words, and then you can move on into the next section, conjugating each of those words. So you're going to take the vocab word, remove AR, figure out your subject, and then add the appropriate ending. So you're going to do that for every single one of these words. That will complete the packet, and then you turn the packet into the sub. The sub will get it somewhere in the grapevine down to me, and I can grade those and have them put in the grade book for you. Now, for those of you who have made it to the end of this, congratulations, because I need you to go onto Schoology. There is an assignment that is placed in there that I created, and it's called video in all caps. Now, what I need you to do